Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and listening. This is going to be the mid-April 2023 reading for the zodiac sign of Gemini. Welcome, fellow Geminis. As always, my readings are very intuitive, so I'll provide you with any intuitive messages I receive, as well as the meaning of the tarot cards. I do, however, recommend you check out your sun, moon, and rising, just to get a full picture of everything that's going on for you. And if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscriptions help me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. With that being said, let's go and jump in and get started. In column number 1, we're taking a look at what's wrapping up and coming to a close, so last few weeks or month. Column number 2, we're taking a look at what's coming for the remainder of April. We also are doing a money column, a love column, and then the 5th and final column, we're going to do a message from our future self or spirit guides. We'll do 3 yes or no questions at the end as well, a crystal of the month, and a healing note for you. But Gemini, let's kick things off in column number 1, which is again what's wrapping up and coming to a close, so last few weeks or month. The clarifier we have here, the affirmation summary card, is I feel alone. So these last few weeks you could have felt a little isolated. Perhaps you had plans with somebody and they fell through. Sometimes that can drive a sense of loneliness. Or sometimes this is like by will. Perhaps you've pulled back and just wanted a little bit of quiet and peace time to yourself. So alone is not necessarily a bad thing, nor is taking time for yourself selfish. I feel like I always have to give that disclaimer. But let's see what messages we've got for these last few weeks. Okay, first up we have Temperance. Temperance is a card of balance and harmony. I actually really like this. So whether, again, like a plan was canceled or you decided to take some alone time to yourself, it really did bring some peace. It brought some balance, brought some harmony, maybe some moderation too. Maybe you were just kind of go, 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 and this kind of give you that quiet, bring you back into balance, bringing back some harmony. So for what it's worth, the alone energy actually seemed to serve you pretty well. The next card that we have is the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a card of being very courageous, being very bold. Perhaps, like I said, if somebody did cancel plans, you still went and did that thing anyways. Or maybe somebody was like, I can't believe you're taking time right now or doing that, and did it even though maybe somebody tried to make you feel bad about it. It's kind of an interesting message, but it's this was a power move for yourself, not doing this thing or by doing this thing or taking this time alone. Again, you really just needed the quiet time, Gemini. Again, it brought such balance and harmony, so I like the way it feels, truthfully. At the bottom here we have the Moon card. The Moon card, this was trusting our intuition. This was trusting that you needed a break, trusting that you should still go to that event even if your peer canceled. But anyways, your intuition definitely served you very well here. Let's take a look at clarifiers and see what other messages I can give you here, Gemini. First up, we have the Ace of Cups. Anytime we have an Ace card, it's a card of newness. Typically, Ace of Cups is new baby, relationship, proposal, marriage. It's interesting because this alone time or time to yourself looks like it almost led to a new relationship. It's like because you didn't do this with this friend, you made a new friend. Or because you didn't go do this, I mean, you spent time with your spouse and that was really meaningful time together. Or potentially there was a new animal that you rescued or adopted or purchased, something along those lines. But it's from the aloneness actually is bringing a new relationship in or bringing an advancement of a relationship. So I like this energy. That's continuing here. The Page of Cups is new love also. So somehow this did trigger some relationship and love movement. At the bottom here we have the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is a card of being patient. It's a card of waiting. Again, the Moon card was all about trusting our intuition. And it's I feel like you knew you shouldn't wait to go do this event, or you knew you shouldn't wait and like wait to do it with somebody else, you should just go alone. Or maybe it was the opposite. Maybe you were the one that canceled the plans and took that time, but it's like you knew it couldn't wait kind of thing. So, interesting message, Gemini. Hopefully that's clear for you. But now let's move into what's coming for the next few weeks. So, the remainder of April, we have the card, I Am Chosen. This is very much so like a destiny type card, like something that was meant to happen, something you were selected, something you were chosen for. But let's see what messages we've got here. See what insights I can give you for these next few weeks. First up, we have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is a card of waiting. So we're waiting for something right now. We're waiting for results. We're waiting for information. I will say you're like waiting to know if you were selected or if you were chosen or whatnot, but it seems like it is. You're waiting for the results, but the card's already saying that it's like it's going to happen. So keep that in mind as you wait. There could also be a choice that comes from this too. Sometimes that Two of Wands is a decision card. The next card that we have is the Knight of Coins. This is very reliable. This is a card of patience. So again, we're kind of in a waiting stage here. But this is like leading to new money, leading to next steps, leading to new opportunities. So I like the way this is playing out. Again, patience and waiting here, but it's like you are the one that's going to get chosen. You are the one that's going to get it. And then we have the Page of Coins at the bottom here, which is a card of patience, but again, leads to that new job, that raise, that money news. It seems like we're waiting on some sort of money news, but this could also be opportunity. So again, you do get selected, you do get chosen. This is destined to work in your favor, which is so cool to see, Gemini. The first clarifier we have is the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is a card of moving on. This is like going from good to better. Again, you're selected for this thing that you want, this opportunity that you want, and you get to move forward, you get to move on to it. The next card that we have is the the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of luxury, self-sufficiency, financial gain. Again, this really seems to be connected to money somehow, Gemini. You're being selected for something that's leading you to more money. But this is the financial gains. Again, you were chosen, you were selected, you're moving towards that money. And at the bottom here, we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is a card of gifts. Sorry, the cat wants to come say hello here. I would leave him up here, but he just like destroyed the last video, so he's banned from the table for the moment, Gemini. But with the Six of Cups, this is like receiving a gift. So this is you receiving that information, receiving that acknowledgement that you were selected or chosen. Again, really feels hard connected to money, but I can't necessarily say it will be for all of you. Some of you, it could just be that other opportunity you were really hoping for. But for many of you, it seems to have a money connection. Since we are talking about money, let's move into our next column then, which is anything related to money. We're starting out with a quick money card. It says, take the time to be playful and experience joy around money. Dance within your hands, laugh and throw in the air. Allow yourself to become familiar with the joy of financial abundance flowing together. Okay. Sorry about the cat. Let's take a look though and see what messages we have coming through in our money column here. Everything's a little crooked and messed up now, but it's fine. Okay, Gemini, starting off with the Empress. Love the Empress. I feel like I haven't seen the Empress in the money column in so long, but this is a really, really good place to have the Empress card come up. The Empress is a card of creation and it's a card of abundance. When we think about money, we're oftentimes seeking that physical abundance, that material abundance. So I love that. Definitely, again, it seems like money is coming in. There's an abundance of money here. This is also a card of creations, that ability to create more money for yourself or create the opportunity that you're looking for. Up next, we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a card of being very traditional, being very conventional. Another meaning, though, of the Hierophant is expectations. And whatever is about to happen here, Gemini, truly is going to exceed your expectations. Whatever you think you can create, it'll be 10 times better. Or whatever abundance you're imagining, it's 10 times more. So I really love the pairing of the Empress and the Hierophant here together. The next card that we have is the Ace of Coins. Anytime we have an Ace card, it's a card of newness. With the case of Ace of Coins, this is new job, raise, promotion, investment, some sort of new income. There's no denying that this is all money messages here. Like I said, I wasn't sure if this was, but there are so many strong money cards here, Gemini. It's actually kind of crazy to see and think about. So again, lots of abundance here, exceeding expectations, and then this is the new money, the new opportunity coming in here. Let's go and clarify, though, the money column. But again, there's no denying the new money, the abundance of new money coming here. The first clarifier we have is the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is a card of clarity. I do think this is like finding out that you were selected, finding out that you were chosen. This is like finding out some sort of information. But again, there's a ton of creation and a ton of abundance connected to it there. The next card that we have is the Temperance card. Temperance card is a card of balance and harmony. We had Temperance early as well, but it's like not only is this obviously an opportunity that's leading to more money, but there's a nice sense of balance and harmony that comes here. So this is like less hours, more money type energy. Really, really wonderful opportunity. And the patience is associated with the Temperance card. So again, there was some waiting maybe that happened to get us to this point, but it seems like we're here now. And then at the bottom card, we have the Star. The Star is a card of renewal. Again, renewal, fresh hope, going after this new opportunity. The totally renewing the energies, bringing back the balance and harmony, bringing in that financial abundance. So these are two of the most impressive money columns I've seen maybe ever in my readings, or for sure in a very long time, Gemini. So very, very exciting. Sorry the cat had to bombard the middle of it. But now let's move on to our next column, which is anything related to love. So starting out with a quick love message: don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it's only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So this column's anything related to love, family, friends, relationship, children, marriage, whatever you associate with love here, Gemini. First up, we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is very nostalgic. You're like reflecting back on a relationship or how things maybe once were. I'll clarify this, of course, like we do every card, but it's like you're looking back to figure out where we're going forward, if that makes sense. And looking ahead, there is this new opportunity lingering, so it's like we're using past experiences to figure out what we want the future to be. So I like this reflection. I like this nostalgia. This could also be a reunion, so you could be getting reconnected to somebody, Gemini, in the next few weeks. Could be a lover. If I'm being completely honest, though, it feels more like a friendship. The next card that we have is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is a card of needing to rest, retreat, renew. I see this when big new things are coming. It's like, okay, rest for this new thing. So it does seem like there's some sort of new undertaking, something new coming up. In terms of recovery, too, I feel like for this reunion, there needed to be some time apart. So that's like the rest and recovery that happened so this friendship can be reunited here, Gemini. At the bottom here, we have the Fool card, though. This is this new thing we've been talking about. This is fresh hope, taking chances, new paths, adventures, beginnings. Something new is coming in terms of love. So it's like looking back to what it was, so we know where we want to go with this new opportunity. This could be a new relationship. This can be an advancement of an existing relationship, but definitely some movement here, something new coming. Let's take a look at our clarifiers. Up first, we have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is a card of going through transition. So it's definitely time to make this move. We need to make whatever this transition is. I always love the Six of Swords, though, because it's heading in that forward, positive direction. Some of you could be physically moving or relocating, because that is definitely a moving card. The next card that we have is the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is a card of low feelings. This can be loss, regret. But in general, I feel like this is like saying we had to, again, rest, recover, get over these feelings to open the door for that potential reunion there. And at the bottom here, we have the Knight of Cups. Such a good card to have in our love column. This is truly like Prince or Princess Charming Gemini. Very romantic, very proposal-like. Anything and everything you could possibly imagine there. It's like the ideal situation. So again, whether this is new relationship or advancement of relationship, it is truly everything you want. It's picture perfect. So not only do you have some good money, but definitely some wonderful love messages coming in there too, Gemini. Now let's take a look at our fifth and final column, which is a message from our future self or spirit guides. We have the card, I Will Hope. So there's something we're hoping for, something we're praying for. When we see the I Will Hope card, though, it's super important that we don't lose hope on whatever this is. But let me pull out some cards, and then, of course, we'll clarify. First, we have the Ace of Cups. Anytime we have an Ace card, it's a card of newness. This could be baby, relationship, proposal, marriage. Definitely some new relationship energy or advancement of relationship energy. But again, it's exactly what you've been hoping for. The next card that we have is the Six of Coins. This is very generous. This is receiving. This is you receiving what you want. So again, do not lose hope of what you want, Gemini, because you're literally receiving it within the next few weeks. And at the bottom here, we have the Star card. The Star card has come in clutch in this reading. It's been in all the right places. This is renewal, hope, inner clarity. Again, it's like if you were about to lose hope, you're going to get hope because it's like you just got what you wanted. Here it is. So don't lose hope, but it's like we're right on the cusp of getting whatever you want here. First clarifier we have is the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is kind of weighing your options. You may actually get to pick a path here. You may get to pick next steps. Again, I see you kind of weighing what you want to do. But again, this is whatever you want it to be. But it will come in the form of like a choice or an option, which is kind of neat. The next card that we have is the Lover's card. I'm not at all surprised to see this. This is, of course, a card of partnership, strength together, deep, deep love. Again, wonderful love cards here. Whatever you're hoping to accomplish in the relationship, Gemini, it's right here. And then at the bottom here, we have the Nine of Swords. This, again, is like you want to be discouraged, Gemini, and that's why we have the Hope card as a reminder. But this is going to happen so fast, and honestly, I don't even know that you have time to lose hope in this because it's literally right here. Okay, now at this time, I'm going to give you the opportunity to ask 3 yes or no questions. We're going to use our Gypsy Witch fortune telling deck. If you don't have 3 questions in mind, you can pause the video and think of them really quick. But question number 1 is the 8 of Hearts. This is number 36 card. That's going to be a no. Question number 2 is the King of Spades. This is number 47 card. That's going to be a yes. And question number 3 is the 7 of Spades. This is number 25 card. That's going to be a no. So no, yes, no there for you, Gemini. If you watched your video earlier this month, we did pull a card from our Healing Stones deck. This is a crystal to keep with you for the month of April. You have Garnet this month, which is good for crisis management, helps solve chaos, and really gives you your confidence and power. And last but not least, we're going to pull a card from our Healing Notes deck. Your Healing Note says, live your life from your heart, share from your heart, and your story will touch and heal people's souls. Thank you so much, Gemini, for tuning in, watching, and listening. Please do like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this video resonates with you. Again, subscriptions help me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. Also, I did include my Venmo in the comments box if you'd like to make a donation. But thank you so much, Gemini, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your April.